And this race goes worse for me.
Jordan, taking over Chicago. It's a coach. You're set for Madden football on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Jordan Howard, fresh off 100 yards a week ago, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Chicago Bears. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are
that job keep calling me back, man. Can't do it now.
Between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
I'm not doing Uber Eats, man. They actually too much. I'm doing this other thing called DoorDash.
It's an early season tilt. Should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So I can make some money.
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of NC State. It's Phillip Rivers.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. The 4 touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. They'll run. This is Melvin.
Oh, the confidence gets high all of a sudden.
Feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. This offense has talent, and certainly Keenan Allen, he has a lot of talent.
And he plays so hard each and every week. He's a guy who demands the football.
They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. Going deep here for Allen. And both guys were there, but it falls in.
Come on, man.
Well, look at the starters now defensively for the Bears.
All you think it got is speed. That's barely.
Have to admit, I was
it's not outright raw speed like them, but it's still got speed.
Stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time. Made it difficult for him to step
this thing fucking sucks around trap. What the hell is it doing?
This week, that pressure on the QB is key. On 3rd down, Rivers. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Leading them out at QB is the former North Carolina Tar Heel, Mitchell Trubisky.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The numbers there for Howard a week ago.
Looks like caught again, but he went
in the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power. We saw finesse. We saw speed. And what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
So bad at traffic. Low step of the draft, man. He just doesn't know what
They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away.
We're getting loose. We're getting tight. Like, what the fuck is he going to do?
This one, and
man.
This is a rocket.
Get the fuck out of my way.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
Penalty earlier where I hit the pin roll because Terry Lebonski ran the back of my damn car.
They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there?
I was right in 69. He ran the back of my car, broke about 2 miles. Fucking bitch.
That's Slim Shady when you need him.
Drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
Hey, where's
he got in there so
where the fuck everybody at?
What could the offense have done to adjust to the count for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get
Bird,
clear.
I know you just spotted,
Maybe there's
motherfucker.
going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The
Straight,
big thing is
straight.
maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
12?
that didn't happen.
How
Zero
the fuck I'm
accountability,
12?
and a sack resulted.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. And nothing doing here is this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but
I
that's
think I'm
it.
going to lose ground anyway.
No gain on
These
the
guys
play
wait
this time,
all
but
the
it'll
time.
be a
They find a way to grade 5 stops.
situation
They're
coming
going to have fresh tires.
And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
I'm
And
short.
Brandon, remember when the free safety is always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
They always that change in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost...
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. Leonard Floyd in there to get him his 2nd sack now
I
in
get
the
a few more slices. She
afternoon.
making peace of
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
Two
No,
laps
not at all.
down.
I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some
Well, running
teams,
12.
that's how they have to deal with
Talk-
pass
that's the
protection and
pace
their
that
line
Tony
blocking.
Stewart's fucking
But to me, it
setting,
seems silly.
Yeah, well, there.
It's not a bad run for me at all.
Here's Brad Nortman now.
Oh,
As the
sure.
jab goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Pace I said Texas when I won.
Fair catch called for, no gimme in these conditions, but he's able to look this one in. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Just something
Hey, they come out crashing racing.
and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
It'd be cool if they had online multiplayer. It's supposed to be like a format PS4 version.
He creates mismatches with his
Yeah, that's
size.
what I'm saying. It might be multiplayer. That's the main reason I'm kind of excited. It might have 8-player mode online.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun, y'all.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
It's gonna be hard to do that. I might do that shit a lot to y'all. It's gonna be hard to do that, man. But man, I used to have fun with it.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. And the hook up.
It was lame because y'all wasn't winning.
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. Again,
I know it was.
there on 1st.
Nothing fancy on first
Not
down,
that time
but
when I was whooping y'all ass.
consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people calling it
I think
extension of the
everybody
running game,
had a chance
but it
though.
can be if that
I remember
pass is
Tom
completed,
wound it down.
if you hit a guy
I
to
think
run like that, you often
when
can
I
go
say
for
sweep, I'm talking about like sweep
Sets him up
one
nicely
series,
for
like sweep
second
like
down,
all
staying ahead of
series.
schedule. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so
You had a moment, I had a moment. Tom had a moment.
Hey man, if you go past me.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen.
Already got like a
And he's going to get this down the
lead on
20-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
I think.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line.
Why
They'll
we
take
doing
that
this
one all
damn
day
track,
long.
man?
Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
He did.
Holding.
He got fresh tires over it. I'm not gonna let him go past. Matter of fact, I am, because goddamn, my car is bad around traffic.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled
This
at
body
a little
must
bit,
suck
but let's
ass.
face it, it is hard not to do.
It must not
the
match the
speed and pace that they put.
I don't know. Something's not
From
right.
the shotgun is Trubisky. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Shit, but it's
1 yard
fast though. That's
there
the
to
funny
bring
thing
up
about it. That's
second
how I'm
down.
running uphill still.
And the big boys up front
13,
in the
15
trenches. What do you think of the
position.
O-line, Charles?
I love them because
Fuck, I
this is a
could've
group
cracked the
that's
top
so
10 earlier.
cohesive. They know what the
But
man next to them is going to do at all
car could
times, and they operate as a terrific
handle like
unit.
shit. Damn. Look at that. It's turned in too easy at
This
one
is
point.
Howard on second
Next
down.
time,
And forget
it
about
drifts up the
finding a
track,
lane.
man.
He
It gets
had
real
time to
tight.
look up before he was planted
Loose in
in
the
the
center.
backfield.
I don't know what to do
It'll
with
be
the
a
car. I'm
loss
not
of
gonna make no more
one,
adjustments.
and they're going to be staring at a
At
third
this
and
point, I'm
long
playing the
here.
tire game.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. Going to let
Hit
one
like a
fly for
pussy.
Robinson.
Like
And
a
it's
fucking hit by
incomplete,
lap
almost
165. I had my
intercepted.
last stop.
He had a great shot of picking that off in the end zone.
35 laps of
It brings up
tires
fourth down.
compared to
Not only
what,
was the call
50
spot
laps?
on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play,
Is any
right?
cars on
exactly
lead lap?
right.
Let me
Third
check.
down, you got to try and find
God
something.
damn, this dude was
There's
center
nothing
pace.
available there for him.
11 seconds over
I tell you,
Julian.
it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions.
Oh,
Yet in a downpour
it's
like
only
we're in right
6
now,
cars on lead
it
lap.
makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert
Cars
here.
illegal, man. Well, I can't talk though, cause
And now out on
I
the
said
field,
that
here comes
type of pace
Los
in Texas,
Angeles.
man. Which
They've
was,
had it twice. They've punted
oh my
twice.
God,
Not
that's
the
so
start they were
good.
hoping
I
for.
mean,
Not at all. And
I have
let's
not
face it,
tasted.
every facility
I have
we
not had a
visit,
doubt.
everyone
I've
talks
never
about
had a winning
converting
car.
on third down, how big
Not even
that is.
close until
In
that
this
race.
situation, they've had to punt it away twice,
I started-
they're furiously going over
I
things
started,
on
I
the
think, from the
sidelines.
pole. I think I
What do we need to
pulled
do
away.
to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Never look back.
First down, Rivers. Pressure, and he's taken down. A bear
Could have led every lap if I would have.
Floyd in there to drop
Hey, better
it
field
for
model.
his 5th sack of the year. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
I would
That
keep
puts him on
motherfuckers
pace. Let me do the
blocking,
rudimentary
man.
math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape
I don't know
what they
what to
decide
do
to do
right
on
there. It's
offense in
loose and
terms
they
of
say, oh, nope,
Well,
don't get
I
tight
tell
now.
you
You gonna
what,
run
he
to that car
popped up,
above
shaking
me.
his head,
I
frustrated
gotta
right
catch it
now
every
behind
time I
center.
leave the
Coming
car.
up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
What the hell's David Green doing, man? With your weak ass. You in the 18th to 17th place car, but you have to run in the 30s.
He's got his man on the crossing route.
Fuck up
And
my
they're
way.
going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25
Look at that, man. Every
yards.
time I get underneath somebody,
For any
man,
offense versus his own defense,
I gotta catch the
find
damn
holes
car.
where guys are available and put the ball on
That's
the
a dude
receiver
named Tom
before
on
any
this
defender
lobby.
can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Yeah, these guys that's passed me got fresh
So
tires.
into Bear territory now. This is
Warburton.
1st and 10 at the
What you
43.
talking? You sound like you live streaming this. I know you're not, but it sounds like it.
Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. There goes Melvin Gordon. Touchdown,
Who that, man?
LA.
Come on, what you gonna do, nigga?
His second
Go.
touchdown on the season. And the Chargers have taken a first
I'd be
quarter
happy if I
lead.
can come. Oh my God!
Brandon, my
I'd
man,
be
just
happy if I
one
come out
sentence
here,
for
come
that
out of
one.
here with the top 15
Clinic.
and lose.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in
I
points
got
per
caught
game this
speeding
season,
somehow
but it's
cycling
been
around
quick
at 12.
strike ability as we saw on that drive.
I think they're actually intimidating defenses because they're back on their heels right away, wondering where it's going to come from, how they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached,
This game
extremely
is
confident
so
in what
fucking
they do.
old where like
Footing
at
always
the
a
time you
concern,
didn't have to
but
do
the
a pass
extra points
penalty.
up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
You got penalized on pit road.
The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's capped
I don't
off
want
by
to
a
hear that. I
touchdown
don't want to
run
hear.
coming from
I
Melvin
don't want to hear shit
Gordon.
about penalties right now.
Out to
still
kick
pissed
is
about this one.
Janikowski.
Yours was on penalty though.
On the
You need to go.
return, it's Tariq Cohen.
No, the first time I did, the second time you watch my
Penalty
video,
markers
I
down
got
on
pushed
the
by
field.
19.
And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive.
Holding, receiving team.
All right, I knew that was going to
That
come up.
holding call set him up
I got
with
pushed
not
down there.
great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return,
I'm just saying, you
wasn't
just said that
terrific.
I would not do
That's
it on
great
my own
starting
twice.
field position as well.
They'll run it now
When
out
I
of the gun.
was hearing.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Right, that's why
The Bears look
uh,
to get this one back, and indeed
Josh
they
kept
did. So they'll keep possession.
apologizing because he
Wow,
pushed me down.
that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball.
Hadn't that happened?
Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Trubisky
I'll
draw
just prove
play
it
gets
again.
to Howard. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Desmond King making the tackle. The Chargers starting 11 on defense here, and they are ranked number 15 in the league right now. This unit against the pass, hoping to get better for sure. Number 25 in the NFL right now.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively.
Cal
because you
trying to
got
get
your
away
hands
from
full.
me, man.
You don't
Come
know
on
what
now.
you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
They'll try to run for it with Howard.
Everybody's faster than me on the turn,
And the broken
man. This
tackle
is
helps
proof
lead
right
to
here.
a first down
You
gain.
got this slow ass piece of
It's
shit
an
fucking
8-yard
keeping up with me on
pickup and
the
leads
turn.
to a new set of downs.
And
I can
that's
pull
the
him
big
down the
fellas
straightaway,
that
but
know
when it comes to
right
the
there.
turns, I
Running
can't do
tackles,
nothing,
keeping the
man.
sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like
Who's
that.
coming off? Tight going in. Who's going in? Tight coming off.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
I got private cars in the morning since I don't
Now
have
Cohen,
to work.
and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an
Long
elite
ass race,
linebacker.
man.
What that
That's why I
means
didn't do
is
this race
his
last
ability
night.
to
I probably
read,
would've
react, and make a play.
Fall
On that
asleep
one,
through controller.
he looked like one of those
You
guys.
know, say on the wheel, but
Trubisky with the give to Howard.
Or I would not
And
be
he'll get 2,
concentrated.
maybe 3 up near the 37.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now Trubisky
Come
to
on,
throw.
bully.
And the
He's not
Chargers
a game
rush is
changer
going to
either.
get there. Down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform.
They
with
always
no
be
grass stains,
Home
no
Alone
dirt,
3.
nothing
Come
on
on
it.
now.
But it's really, really
No.
difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll kick it
That
away
wasn't
for
even
the
the same
second
kid
time.
either.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here now a look at Melvin Gordon. And no doubt he's come out of the gate strong. Only in week 3, and you see the numbers thus far.
And we always talk about identity, setting a tone, you know, getting the groundwork laid for the season or for a game. And that's what they've done with the running game so far. It reminds me of when I first went to the University of Tennessee. And believe it or not, I was a quarterback for a day and a half. And the first practice session, the first play we ran was 28 pitch, which is a toss sweep. And I remember the offense coordinator saying, that's our identity. That's our bread and butter. That's the basis of our offense. We got to get that down right here, right now. I think we're seeing some of that in this running game here.
So did you not get that down, and that's why you were moved to the defense, or what?
I don't know for that reason, but I do know I saw a couple of guys throw, and immediately they were saying,
the only thing I'm looking forward to is
turned into a heck of a
Pontiac
DB, though,
Firebird. I'm going to be creating some
a quick check on the numbers for Keenan Allen from last week.
On that thing.
6 catches,
NASCAR
88 yards, and a touchdown.
That's going to look
third
nice.
in the league in receiving yards, and that's a
I'm
strong
creating Tony
number. That means
first.
he's being
I just
consistent
I can
each
take
and
that
every time out.
bird off.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but
I don't
so
see why you
effective.
shouldn't. I don't see why you
Nice completion
shouldn't
there.
be able to.
Keeps the sticks moving.
I better be able to.
Now they try
What
the
game
right
was that? I
side
think you
here.
could take it
He'll be
off.
dropped shy
Yeah,
of the
what-
40
that-
despite
another
an
game had that
excellent
car.
display of footwork.
Take that shit.
Kyle Fuller,
Yeah,
the one to
yeah.
make the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
That's all
And
Dad
before
says.
they
That
can
Mike.
run another play, the clock hits triple zeros. And time is up on the first quarter.
Why do they take New
7-0
Jersey?
is our score.
Why do they take New
EA
Jersey
Sports
off the
NFL
damn
Sunday returns
K&N schedule,
following
man?
this.
For the East.
The NFL
I
on
was looking
EA
at that shit
Sports
today,
is
boy.
presented by Snickers.
For
You're not
2019,
you
that
when
shit
you're
look
hungry. Snickers
weak.
satisfies.
Yeah, you got some
Back
good
now to
short
begin
tracks,
the
but
second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon
a
Gaudin.
lot of
It's
those
the
tracks are like
Chargers
cup
here
affiliated
with a
tracks.
football. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things
New
out.
Hampshire, Dover. I mean, not the worst track, but goddamn, they gonna take off
They'll
the
keep
road
it on the
course. The
ground.
only
This
road
time
course
it's
that they
Gordon.
had for the K&N
And he'll be
for
taken
the
down,
East
but not
East.
before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let them get to the second level because
That doesn't
sometimes
give
he'll
me
break off the big run on
confidence.
his
Drop
own.
off the game, man.
Oftentimes, you get additional blocking at the second
Right.
level, which gets you deeper into the
I had
secondary.
to watch her. She was in my room, and then we were all just sitting in the
So
kitchen.
following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
You about to leave?
She not here. I was just,
Oh, I'm gonna head up there before she. I'm gonna head up there before she leaves.
On 1st and
I
10,
just want to
Rivers.
finish this race up.
This is Gordon on the dump off. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Back-to-back nice gains. That
Man, the
one for
field spread
14
out.
yards and another first.
We always talk about
Like
having
always.
to read defenses and how complicated that
Even
is.
at Daytona Town,
Well,
they
this
still
was an
spread out
excellent
by
read.
quite a bit
Read
of
the
this game.
pressure and got rid of the football before it even
It's a
got
lap
to him
traffic
for a
that
nice
track.
game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because
The
he's
draft is
right in
still
your sight
important,
line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
I wonder, you still there, Mike?
mm-hmm.
I wonder if they're gonna let us when they come on the 2019
Number 34
DLC.
now, here's 1st and 10.
If they don't, I'm gonna say this right now. If they don't let us use the 2019 DLC online, I'm not buying
Rivers
that
now, the
shit.
throw on 1st down. And that's
talking
complete
about
to
the
the
test
right
cars?
side. It's Allen. And
No, I'm
all
talking about the
the way
2019
inside
DLC.
the 15 before
2019.
they drop him.
Like,
Chewing up
cut
big
roster
yardage. Another nice
and
gain
stuff.
there. This
Oh.
one goes for 20.
Yeah.
This drive
I
has
wonder
been a
if
good
Wicked,
mix.
if they
Three
do
passing
allow
plays,
us
three
to run
runs,
online,
hitting on
will
all
Wicked
three
let
of
us
those
be able to,
passes,
like,
and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think
let us
play
run the
action right here?
2019
Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and
stuff.
throw it. Go play
You know,
action,
it's
take your
some
shot at
switch ups
the
with
end zone.
teams.
I doubt he's gonna do that because he is. Yeah, you're right. The mix-up is gonna mess him up. With
A first red
his
zone
website.
opportunity here for the Chargers.
I'm probably
It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the red zone now.
Yeah,
Rivers.
you're right. I'm definitely not buying it then because I don't play that game offline. I don't do anything else. I don't play that game.
The 5 to the 4.
The only thing I do in that
They
game
get
is
10
the
more
lead.
there,
That's
and I
literally it.
believe that'll be enough for another first down at will.
I get on. I
And
get
now the
on.
passing game here in
I
the
was on
second
it not too
quarter
long ago
starting to
racing.
heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm?
Yeah,
Starting
there'd
to
be some
happen,
decent
right?
lobbies.
You see it now. The confidence
Yeah,
is
it'd be
starting
some
to
decent
rise.
lobbies, and
I
they just
think
gotta-
now as a play caller,
You really gotta
because
know
that has
enough.
happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well.
I don't like
with
doing
a whole
quick
lot of
sprints. I'm all
confidence.
endurance. 25% or longer.
I do it just for the practice. That helps.
Yeah. Now, what I would like to see in the next update, if they do plan on coming out with an update this month, is a test mode. That'd be great, man. So I can. Cause people be struggling, man. I put in setups and shit.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
Alright. Y'all, when you
Great footwork there, Charles, to dot the I, stay in bounds, get both feet in. He's probably thinking, though, man, I made a catch like that close to the end zone. I should have scored.
When you got AI. There's always a regret when you're that close to the goal line. But let's go back to what you talked about before. Getting his feet down. Would you say dotting the I? I can cross the T as well. That was excellent footwork to get in bounds and make a great catch.
So the ball position now.
You just can't get a rhythm.
Here's 2nd and goal.
I mean, in certain tracks you can. Like I did at Richmond. I don't know how I did it. Well, the car was faster, so pretty much how I did it.
It's some tracks to where they way faster than you, and there's some tracks to where they, oh shit, hey, get the fuck out the way.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
Like Richmond was easy because they were on fresh tires, fast. And once the tires wore, they got faster.
Janikowski adds the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Yo, come on, man.
Janikowski.
What I hope is,
and they will not get a chance to return this one as
the same amount of people we've been having all this time. I hope be the same amount of people we have, you know, this week come. Oh, I pushed my end deal back. So now I can race
a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
How's gonna be mad? Because they
have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet.
It could be like Daytona where I can finish
on this drive. Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. A solid run on first down, gain of 7,
it's a crapshoot
with a 2nd and 3.
Big crapshoot.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple
to be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I wish they had the air bubble
clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
It's like a gap between each card.
And he slips it past the 45.
Actually, that air bubble exists. It exists because it binds to them.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, actually,
you never experienced because you was always out front.
But the running game worked.
Well, there's no such thing as an air bubble in the game.
Need to go watch my replay.
And I've been behind people before. And we talk about a restricted play track. How is it gonna be an air bubble at a track like Martinsville?
Because you just gotta watch my video. That's why
I did watch your video.
Did you see the part with purple?
Air bubble, not lag bubble. Air bubble.
Or lag bubble. My bad.
I'm not talking about lag. Don't talk about draft.
First down, going up top for Miller, and nearly picked off.
Bad.
Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let
it get away,
but it does get away, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the
zone. It would be nice to have, though.
Think on early downs like
yeah,
that first down
that's why I
there,
hope they give us the option. I know the next year's package will be different, but I would still like to have an option where we can
after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Draft physics, and like on Gran Turismo, almost screenshot Gran Turismo's option page online.
Over the middle, that's caught by Miller.
I'm gonna send it to Sean Wilson.
Yardage on the play back at the
we need options like this
45-yard
online,
line.
dude.
It'll be a loss of a
being
yard,
able to name out, lobbies,
situation.
adjusting the
It
draft,
goes against the instincts of
all
the
this
person
other
catching
shit.
the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the
I
football,
will laugh.
don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Sean Wilson be like,
situation,
is
dropping
this
it would have been
GT6?
better. End up
Like,
losing
yeah.
yardage,
He'd
even
be
though he
like,
completed the
go over
pass.
there and play it.
Yeah, how about that? Although
Yo.
they won't get the same
I
credit
bet guess
for
what?
it, and it won't help them
I won't be on your game.
The last
I won't be
completion
giving you my
actually
money in the
lost a
future.
yard, so now
We'll
they
get the last time
convert
down.
on 3rd down.
That'd be so fun to see that. Like,
Now
damn.
Trubisky. And he fires
He
one,
cool,
but
just that
incomplete.
it was that one
So
time
it
he
looked like
pissed me
maybe
off
his
about
third or his
the
fourth
cautious
read
thing
on
when
his
he said.
progression.
I asked him,
Just
I was
trying
like,
to find his outlet man
I was
that
like,
time. Ends
I
up
was like,
leading
yeah,
him just a bit
you
too
guys,
much.
I'm having a problem with the caution system
And that
online.
one hits at the 7, but bounds
said,
into
what's
the
the
end
issue?
zone, and
I was
that'll be
like,
a touchback.
I looked around, boy. I think I answered that shit while I was at work. I'm looking around, I'm like, the coaches don't come out. What are you talking about?
For him, very good to start this
You said, what you talking about?
No, I just know. I was typing aggressively though. I was like, the coaches don't come out. Like, it has to be. I told him like, it has to be like a lot of cards fall just in order for caution to come out.
Go back to the roots, spending time with the guys
like
that
rid
the
of
ball
like,
to him, spending time watching
like,
tape, spending time reading defenses.
Dude, like,
and of course,
you don't like, and
that didn't appear to be a run, but
even
he started in once he saw the run develop.
I'm pretty sure when they had that esports shit going on, I'm pretty sure that they ran into issues where it was like the caution wasn't coming out.
Was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. That's
going
to be a 6-yard gain.
You talking about that garbage ass Homestead race?
Yeah, I bet they had cautions on too. But I bet they had to have points where it was like somebody probably spun us. What the cautions? I would have called them out, boy, if I was in the esports thing. I was like, this is where I need to patch this shit.
Second and long when it's a passing situation.
I know me and you would have been snapping, yo. We would have been snapping. I'm sorry. Like, I'd be like, oh, come on, man, these damn calls. Damn, what are y'all doing?
Yeah, I would have looked right over. I would have looked right over at 704 employee like, hey, this is where I need to fix this. I'm not getting y'all my money next year.
And then they'll zoom in on your face. Go ahead, I'm gonna like look at 704 like, I'm gonna fuck y'all up, man.
For him, it's been pretty limited involvement.
Y'all do it, man.
Scoreboard, maybe time to turn.
I'm trying to get this company a chance, man, but it's like, Jesus Christ, get the rules and penalties right at least. Y'all can't even do that, man. Come on, now.
Bottom line is, he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Every year I find myself buying the old NASCAR games from the mid-2000s, because that's when NASCAR games beat. I don't want to have to do that again for a 4th game in a row.
There, and it'll be second down.
After a while,
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down.
Yeah.
You want to have fun.
On that play.
Girl, have fun to get frustrated about that. Only thing they really got fixed is damn cautions online. That's it.
We don't talk about
No, that's, you think about online. I'm thinking about a game as a whole. There's a lot of things.
He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And plus, online is still lacking by a lot too. You can't be sitting there,
first and 10.
You your feet kicked up like, yeah, online players got it pretty good. Hell no, no, no. There's no option. There's no option. Yeah, they no lead mode. Caution system don't work. You can't switch your driver off. You can't switch your paint scheme / driver while you're in the lobby. There's no voice chat support at all. What else? You can't name your lobbies. There's no type of ranking system or whatever. The online is smooth. I'll get them at.
And don't add no more damn series until.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me.
Yes. Here's my 4 things they need to focus on.
Right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire
options for the players, presentation, career mode, and getting the rules and penalties right. There's other things that need to be tackled as well, I know, but those 4 things need to get tackled first.
Third and long following the sack of Trubisky.
The game feels dead. It needs presentation.
Throwing here, Trubisky.
I look at game. I play MLB more. I mean, blown away by that shit.
I guess the good news for them
especially when the playoffs come around. When the chase started on the game, they should be having like great presentation going on for each race. Got the 10 races from the chase.
Lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Especially during the championship race, if you're in the Final 4.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now.
Pre-race and post-race commentary. Get rid of that generic ass celebration shit. You want to look like a fucking snake when you have to celebrate.
Benjamin. Oh, and now he bowls him over. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
Have my car pull into victory lane, man. Show my crew members some smash that paint.
They did do it. They did a terrible job.
Starting to wave the white flag a little bit. He's playing pretty well.
Yeah, lots of weird, boy. Everybody look weird.
Kyle Busch look like he old as hell.
Yeah, they need to face scan.
He's having a pretty good day overall. Just the hits keep coming and taking those sacks.
You can tell they don't face scan
That's
that
not
shit.
the way that they want to
I like to have face scan in the future for your creative driver because my creative driver doesn't like me good.
He's been pretty good. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
MLB does a great job to get it.
To start the drive there, 18 yards.
And MLB, they don't got face scan, but they create a character. Future is way better though.
It's extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
And then for some reason,
is that sort of the evolution
you can't rotate your character when you create the. You don't know if you got a ball spot in the back of your head or not.
Tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot.
Because sometimes it may look like it's a buzz cut, but they be like, nah, it's a ball spot back in your head.
Now Gordon on first down. And now running right through it. He takes it
I think I
down
left
to
my
the
character
42,
bald, I think. I don't know what hair. I don't know how the hair look. Last year's game, they did something stupid to where your character still had the hat on, and where you selected the hairstyle.
And break a tackle along the way.
Give me 1 second. This dude about to get spun out. You don't.
05 did a better job, man. They came to character customization. Customize your fire suit.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
I try to be patient. I try to be cool to do my level go past me.
You're able to hit a
They stuck his little finger out too.
A lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation,
you
the defense was effective, able to stop him before he
could get
like
NASCAR? What?
I was about to say, like, when they had that, yo.
The Chargers on third down.
That game be going from ready E to M to N.
Here it's third
Heartbeat.
and 3.
Heartbeat.
Ooh.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage. Back at the
That nigga was trying to block me while he was trying on that roll, man.
Loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his
I think about
way.
NASCAR games, man. Two lacking things: presentation and information. Y'all can't give information at least. Grand Theft Auto needs to have stats, man.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it.
Show me the stats for Grand Theft Auto. I know you can look at the stats.
Try it as well.
And this will not be retrievable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, you used to play. I know they had. You could check how many kills you got and all that.
He's doing his
this
thing.
and that.
He's got some good yardage, but his team right now in the second quarter.
See,
0
I want
points.
information, just like a NASCAR 04 position.
Y'all don't got basic stats?
They got a little bit of stats. You got your wins, championships, top 5, and top 10. That's it. But it's not year by year. It's not.
Set up the pass, right?
I would think so because the run has been very effective for
This is a sports game.
The drive with Howard. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
When we see those runs
Yo,
to the perimeter,
why haven't it hasn't hit it yet, man? I'm sitting back in 21st right now. Here we go. So I said, these leaders coming in.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Man, I should cycle around like 10th, man. I figured like what, 10 to 15 laps for these niggas?
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
Yeah, we don't got basic stats though.
All right, coming up.
I just want the
intermission. Charles,
I want silly season back.
I certainly do.
I've got just a thing for you. It's the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing
Jimmy
by
Johnson
Orlando.
retires in the game,
He'll be
man.
alongside at half to
Managing
take
driver
us through the
replacement.
weekend in the NFL.
They put Ricky Strikes on Jimmy Johnson's hard. That'd be cold. Just like I did on 04.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. And this is Gabriel on the catch.
Tripping out, boy.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Trubisky to Gabriel there for Bears first down. On first down, Trubisky.
Yo, everybody's pitting like, it's like 2 or 3 cars pitting at a
He
time.
was knocked as he threw it.
There we go. There go a lot more cars right there. I bet the second round's like damn near 10.
Last week he hit on over 80%.
I know I made up a lot of time.
This week he's down under 50%. What do you see as the difference?
Well, I think we're used to seeing a drop. If someone's over 80%, they're not going to hold that number. Not in this league.
I'm not even going to get one tonight.
50%. That just tells me that the defense has spent a lot of extra time on game films and came up with a really good plan to try and generate his timing.
2 pieces of toast, 4 goddamn tenders, and an extra fry.
Good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's third down.
Ain't shit.
Now it's
Man,
Trubisky.
Mike, shut up, man. You say. I know I ain't shit.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
8-piece, 3 extra orders of fries.
Oh, real? What's the most that they got? They got an 8-piece?
Yeah, I think they got a 12 up there too.
I don't go that far. That's probably not getting that.
And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field.
Here's they got some good.
He's been terrific so far.
I want
A nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the
What's the point
7-yard
getting that 8-piece
line.
You might as well get a 6-piece.
kids like get hungry later
Right,
on.
get a
nigga.
6-piece, pussy.
No.
No wonder your damn stomach look tall when you was laying down there over here the other day.
Now gears up to lead the offense on the field. He's played a pretty clean
I was
first
cool,
half.
man.
A touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of
No.
him. They want to see the ball
Hey, no,
thrown and thrown well.
Stop,
He's able
bitch.
to do that and put it in the end zone.
No.
I'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second
No,
quarter.
I'm
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
All right. Let's see. There goes Dale Jr.
Throwing again, Rivers on
Take off.
2nd and 10. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
Personal foul.
That nigga D-man sleep.
Defense.
No, he was with the Canes.
Oh,
He actually with the Canes.
I know, I just left out.
Right away. We knew that
Left
flag
out
was
on him
coming.
randomly.
And I always enjoy the conversation
Hurry
post
up.
because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag. But
Hey
you
man, I
caused
want
the
my
play.
top
You
15.
did
Why
what you
hasn't
had
nobody
to.
else pitted?
To throw, Rivers. Benjamin
See man, this is what I'm talking about, man. The AI be cheating when it comes to their do models, man.
Midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the
You can tell me they go on like almost 80 laps on field. Nah, they passed that. They went like almost 90 laps on field.
First half.
Everybody else pitted last what, 125, 130?
For 8 yards.
The hell out of here, man.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And his throw here is
Caution-free race,
incomplete.
too, on top of
Keenan
that, I just
Allen, the
realized that.
intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short.
One thing I have learned, receivers
Tony
don't mind
Stewart,
high
man,
throws so
he's
much
a
to the
fucking
sideline. But
ace.
do that over the middle to them, and
God
not only the DB's going to throw
damn,
the
boy, I'm
trash
3
their
laps
way,
down.
when they
17.
get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell
Man,
incomplete.
I want my top
After
15,
the
man. Who's the
incompletion,
next
here
person?
now, 3rd and 2.
I think he's on lap 199 while I'm on lap
Play fake
196.
to Gordon. Now Rivers. He's got a man. It's
Yeah, he
Williams.
gonna take the white.
He's got his first
Yeah,
catch
he
here
gonna take the
before
white.
halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That's adversary mode, man.
We
God,
didn't need to ask
I
around the
thought this
league,
was
but we gotta
survival mode,
confirm
man.
this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way
Yeah,
to
the
get
same
him more
shit.
involved, call a few more plays.
Oh, they go Jeff
that target
Burton.
him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward
It's
the end
too
of the
late.
first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
Son of a fuck, man.
Rivers now 12 of 16 thus far. It's 1st and 10.
I wonder who's gonna be the next guy that's gonna go on the streak in our league.
A first down throw here for Rivers.
Oh, man.
I could have been continuing my
This will
streak
be
right now if it wasn't for the
incomplete.
fucking disconnect.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten
That
rid
ends
of,
my-
otherwise he was
my-
going to get sacked.
Here's
My
2nd and 10 now
top
from the
5
35.
streak. It doesn't end my top 10 streak, but it ends my top 5 streak. Because I scored 10th in the race.
On 2nd down, Rivers again.
17th place, man, after running 13th and 14th all race.
Good for 7.
Man,
It's
shut
3rd
the fuck
down.
up.
If you're running out route, it's likely
This dude
he
won
ended
by
up near the
19
sideline.
seconds.
And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
No, I'm not exhausted. I can pause the game, which I did a few times.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the
Dover been an
officials.
up and down track for me.
They'll
I
take
don't
a
know. I'm
look at
gonna
it,
do that.
communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final
And I
call
didn't
now.
get paid that much. Still got $2 million, but still. My Lord, yo, this dude.
The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Harvey got his 5 bonus points, so I was pretty sure he's still the points leader.
They'll throw again, Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Man, that got
Inside the 20 before he's brought down.
They went 80 laps on field, yo. That's
They've got another
bullshit.
first.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL.
I can only go
because there's
60
so
on
many
the
things to
last
account
one,
for in today's
so.
passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad
man,
as
stop
rookies
sending me
right
shit,
now. You have
man.
the center eligible
2
stuff,
rookies finished
but
35th
still,
and
a lot
37th.
of guys to account for.
Michael Walker fell out the race.
To the air again here, Rivers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got it complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
I don't like my boy.
3 points before heading to the locker
He
room.
was a driver. Yeah, I didn't really mind him, but ever since he got in the booth, though, man.
So even though it's first down,
Yeah,
here's the
big
field
sucker.
goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, a chip
All he
shot.
does is kiss NASCAR ass all the time, man.
And Janikowski bangs
But
it
it's
through.
obvious that something
And the lead
something
now
that the
increases
fans
to
don't like.
20-0. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here
I
in
call
this
him
game,
Gabe
isn't he?
because
And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the
This is
game,
shit
his
pass.
confidence should be sky
What?
high.
That's Tony Stewart, first win of the season. No, that's his second win of the season. He won at Darlington. So me and Junior are tied.
Final
No, I
play
got
of the first half,
yo.
barring a
I got the
penalty,
most
as they
wins
come
this
up on
season so
1st
far,
and 10.
but I'm inconsistent. That's why I find myself
And with time running short here, they'll
15
simply take
points.
a knee, and that should do it for half
418
number
back.
1. So we have reached halftime intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman.
That's
Sports
it, Heaven.
halftime report.
Kevin
Coach.
Harvick.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody
This
to our
dude is
EA
consistent,
Sports
boy. God
halftime
damn.
report.
These niggas average
Time for a
finishes.
look around the NFL here in week 3 of the new year. We'll get things started up at Ford Field in
6.9
Detroit.
average
And it's the
finish.
Niners who have the lead in that one.
See, man, it's gonna be hard to win a championship with this game because these guys, Harvick, Stewart, Junior, Jarrett, and Gordon are like the most consistent guys in the game. When they get on the roll, man, there's no stopping them.
LA Rams who have the lead in that one. Cooper Kupp.
That's what's gonna be so hard winning a championship, man. Even when I do get my equipment is getting better. That's
Green
me learning
Bay,
to be more
Wisconsin,
consistent.
to see what's happening with the Packers. And they trail the
Rookie of the
Denver
race.
Broncos in that
This
one.
weak ass nigga.
Emmanuel
Ray Parker.
Sanders up over 100 yards receiving with 2 touchdown grabs.
This nigga finished 36.
In the
boy.
game you're watching,
Look at
it's
this
the
big
veteran
ass
Phillip
rookie
Rivers,
class,
who's up to
yo.
his old tricks.
18
He's thrown
drivers.
for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Godden.
I got 3 Polar Wars.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome
Chevy
everyone
League,
back
the
for
manufacturer
quarter number
standards.
3. Forecast calling for more of the
That's what
same.
it
The
is.
rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
So we're going to Dover next, huh?
The Bears offense
Where
led
the
by
fuck
Mitch
is-
Trubisky heading back out there. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because
They got
as we
6 more
see,
races
the
with the
protection,
Swans,
it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination.
Yo,
When the big guy
I got
gets
a new
hit,
shop edition.
that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this
shit.
happen anymore. They take it
Oh,
personally. He's
man.
not supposed to be on the ground.
Take that to the
hasn't been
bank.
the case so far in this game. So maybe you got to figure
got
out
6
how
races
to
to
get
this
rid of the
chassis.
ball
It's
faster
done
to help
getting
out
built.
the offensive line
That's
so it doesn't
gonna
get hit as
be
much.
And we'll see if
sex
they can
right
keep
there.
him off the ground now going forward. He'll be brought down at the 43. Joey Bosa in
know
on
what?
the stop.
I call that
And I
play
would
success.
never be
Nice
like
inside
you.
run.
I'm gonna
Sets
save
up a very
myself some
manageable
money.
second down. A
I'm not
very
even gonna
solid
touch
gain
these
on that
chassis
play.
right now. They looking pretty good so far in terms of.
They go with Howard again.
Yeah, they looking good right
His way
now.
forward for a couple up past the 30.
Well, they had that one sniffed
I'm
out.
not taking my
Excellent
best
run
agent
blitz.
over.
Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task.
Oh,
to
yeah, I can
follow
build this
your
new body.
assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
76 down for 71 draft, boy.
And Robinson with a big catch.
Oh,
And
shit,
able to
yo.
get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Yeah, I'm not
Going
taking my
good for
best.
16.
I just entered this giveaway, man.
They'll run it now out of the
take
gun.
engine
And he'll
number-
find his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard
better win
on the
this
pickup
blanket.
there, and it'll bring up a
Red
second
Dead
and
Redemption 2
9.
blanket.
He continues to struggle
How
to
you
find a
think
crease
Kurt
to break
gonna
off
fare
a
out?
big one and might need to just put that aside and
I
just
don't know
try
who's
and
going
ram
to
his
do
way
good next
forward
season for
and
that
get what he
rules
can.
package. I have no clue. Somebody that completely struggled this year but end up being the most dominant.
On the handoff,
We
this
might
is
see a
Howard.
2001 like season to where
And he's going to get
multiple
across
different winners.
midfield and into Charger territory.
Or
He's able
like
to get most of what he needed on the
2013, we had
carry
like
there.
16
7
different-
yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
It was 13 or
This
14.
drive is
one of
turning
years.
into an extended one, and
2011
the guy carrying the ball,
was a season to
he's
where it
becoming
was
more
kind
of
of
a
like
body blows
2001.
guy. Every carry is putting some
Yeah.
damage on the defense. So after a
Alright.
while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
It's time to get my
He's
next
taken
shot
down at
edition.
the 43, but not before picking up the first. They
Skip
only had
head.
2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
3rd and 2, right? So this is
I don't know why I
situation
got on
where
Bully.
low man has got to win in the
Advantage.
scrimmage, but it's not just
10
the
plus
low man
tire
winning.
wear.
It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick
Yeah.
up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they
I hope
did.
not talking about putting AJ in the 41. Although he
Still in
could
search of
have.
their first touchdown of the
AJ
game,
Allman,
but they're
nigga.
on the move. 1st and 10.
It's gonna be Suarez. It's already confirmed at this point.
Go
He's gonna be on the good team next year.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. It's a loss of 2 there,
I'm
bringing
coming
up
next
2nd
year.
down.
Damn.
Brandon, we're into the second half, and this offense has not scored a lot of points.
shit
And
done,
that was
boy.
another example
Skip
of why
head.
I think it's time to open things up and start really trying to move the ball.
Okay, I gotta look at the next couple of races real quick. I gotta see what's coming up.
That nigga still playing GTA. I say every time.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And here he'll be
Don't
brought
buy
down a
Red
little
Dead
shy of the
Redemption 2.
35 at the 36. And they'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 5
Oh,
downs.
Killing Floor
They gave up
2
the completion
installed.
there, but this is what zone defenses
Update.
count on.
I ain't played
Catching
Killing
the ball
Floor
and
since
not much run after the catch.
1966.
Out of the next 5 tracks, 3 of them are high-speed tracks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
I'm looking ahead at Daytona, so let's see.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down.
No, you're
He's
not
going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked
After
over
this
that
race, I'm
type of
overhauling
speech.
that
I think
engine.
what they did was they
That's
analyzed
gonna be my
what worked
Daytona
in the
engine.
first half,
That's the
what
engine. That
didn't,
engine's not gonna
and
get
figured
used
out a
no
better
more
game
until
plan.
Daytona.
Trubisky now,
They didn't
10
ask for
16
body.
throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.
I gotta see about that.
From the shotgun is Trubisky.
Why is it
Dumps off
auto-saving
to his
for?
running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll
Why is it
maybe
auto-
get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I'm
No
gonna hit us
gain,
good,
and it's
man.
2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Car rating is
Trubisky to throw again. The
He's
screen
not
pass
bad,
here to
though.
Cohen.
At all.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
69 at least.
I love the intelligence the defense just showed there. Read their keys, saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a third down stop by them.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. Spotted at the left hash, this from 45.
Oh, damn. Yeah, for no motherfucking hot sauce.
And Parkey's kick is good.
Oh,
that will move the
shit.
deficit from 20 down to 17.
Hey, I'm sharing this post, man. Y'all need to watch this. That shit was
He
funny.
says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
This is taken near the 13. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? I mean, they score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right there.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they? Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
And the reinforcements
man,
come
that's
in as they're going to
hilarious.
stop him behind the line.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should try to fool
Man,
them
my
on
stomach
that play.
hurt.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third
Pass
down.
interference. Defense.
That thing karate chopping the shit out that damn baby doll, yo.
Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI
Oh,
call.
man,
You know
that's
what's
hilarious.
difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. I think you got caught in between and created a foul.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A second down throw for Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now Rivers, and that is incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
Here's Brad Nordman now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Jordan Howard and the Bears offense making their way back out there. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide, and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. And he rifles one incomplete. Trey Burton, the one he was looking for. And it's third down.
He's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Holding offense.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Melvin Gordon now, he and the offense, they trot back out there. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. He's going to air one out. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Here's Brad Nordman now as he's on for the 5th time here today. Taken in at the 11. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over.
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Melvin Ingram in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Deep shit.
Now Howard. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call.
Holding offense.
All right, don't do this.
So that's going to push him back half the distance. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They run with Howard. A nice little juke. Oh, one more time. A big seam, and he might go all the way. He's at the 50, 30, 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Jordan Howard, 99 yards. And the Bears get a bit closer. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Cody Parkey is on now for the point after. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is taken near the 13. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Phillip Rivers now gears up to take the offense back out there. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't. Not until you balance it with the error side. You know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game. But that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again, go play action, hit them over the top.
It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives them a new set of downs.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the fourth quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, Rivers. Got a man over the middle. It's Williams. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. He's played a great game. It continues right there, even with this lead, confident to throw the pass and have the reception made.
There's no doubt who the leader of their team is there? There's no doubt who they want to ride all the way to the finish, because strategy would tell you run the football, run the clock down. Instead, they're letting him throw it because they feel that confident in what he's getting done. Rivers now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Rivers now to throw on 1st down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective. What's that? That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. On the counter, here's Gordon. Oh, what a move. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Chargers on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Benjamin with it over the middle. And a quick little spin move, but the door shut fast as he's dropped. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Whether you're playing West Coast,
and it'd be great if we can get a block right here.
Maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the 1st down, but they're taking care of the ball.
I played that game, man.
Lightly cautious with that lead here in the 2nd half.
I lost. Oh, shit.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He'll have the wind at his back here in the 4th quarter.
39 yards.
And this one's
missed
not close. Not even close. Short and to the right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work. And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently, neither guy is immune.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I was just saying they're going to have to do the Christmas, they say Winter Wonderland, but yeah, Christmas event next week. Surprised they didn't do it this week, to be honest.
I want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
That's damn near a whole month.
Brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. From the gun, it's Trubisky.
Got him.
Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A good pickup there at 22. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. And that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there. But they were in zone defense. And what are the advantages of being in zone? Eyes and reaction. Eyes meaning all eyes are on the quarterback and able to react when he throws the football and rally to that spot. And that's exactly what happened there. Able to get there and knock it away. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there at 22. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you? You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
Oh yeah, I'm running great time.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Time's gonna be tight.
That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Trubisky. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's second down. Down this close to the goal line. First down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky.
Touchdown.
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Adam Shaheen, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. So they fought half the battle here, but they're still down.
Plenty of work still left for them, but they delivered in the first step in their comeback attempt.
Now Parkey for the extra point. Parkey with the extra
down by 3.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the end result is a Bears touchdown. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back on the field. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football. High percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a
They
dandy
went
as
to
we
the
come up on
Yankees, they went
first
to
and
the
10. They
Nationals.
keep it
What
on
the
the
hell you thinking
ground
about?
again. Gordon. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some
got 100
options
yards
on
on me.
second and short.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
He's stupid. You a wizard, motherfucker.
Second down, Rivers.
Get that nigga. Yo.
And that's incomplete. He was looking for Travis Benjamin that time. And it's third and short.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
I'm about to get hit. They about to get me. No.
After the incompletion, here now, third and 2.
Who the hell shooting dice?
Shit, I don't know, but I'm tapping this X button.
It's like you was shooting dice, boy.
Play fake to Gordon.
Got him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Give us that ball back, boy.
Free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass.
Running,
when he
boy.
comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Here's Brad Nordman now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Pulled in at the 24.
Oh yeah, hey Tano, we still get
Good 10 yards on the return.
we still get something when it's a draw. It's just very little. We get 5 CP, and I kind of missed how much my SR went up, but I would say it's got to be somewhere between 5 and 10 SR.
Love seeing how
I was at 20. I was at 25-12. Now I'm at. I think I was at 25-12, so it went up 6, 25-18, and my CP went up 5.
In order to make things better for him. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play.
I definitely remember my numbers. I had looked at my numbers right before that last game.
Oh yeah, it should be down right now. Actually, no. Are we Nah, I forgot what this is.
They only got a yard on that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Pacificus. I think we 2 hours. We 2 hours ahead of them. I think we 2 hours ahead of them.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
8 o'clock, I think.
Get it out near the 40 to the 39.
I don't know. I'm confused.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately,
we need a first down, yo.
That's going to bring up 3rd down.
We need a first down, yo. Yeah, let's get it.
Man, somebody on level 50 on Rare Dead Online already.
That boy ain't been playing nothing else.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Hell, yo. What a
Now Trubisky. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll be 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
no.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he's on to punt for Chicago. 44 on his first punt. This is a good kick as well. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well
right at the back of the end zone, man. Angle that motherfucker.
The Charger offense making their way back out there. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, man. Now, Tano, you an Eminem. You an Eminem fanatic. So I know you seen that Eminem freestyle.
Start to the drive, offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go
yes?
thank the guys
No?
on D.
Man, that nigga got an 11-minute.
Freestyle I saw.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker.
This is actually Eminem. It was a couple days ago, I guess. Fucking 11-minute. Him standing somewhere. Freestyling.
It's incomplete.
I want y'all to watch that and y'all tell me what y'all think of that.
It tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slap one in.
Looked like I-4.
I just don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like the last, it looked weird the way it was shot. Cause it's in segments. Like you see the video cut in and cut out. He was out of breath from the get-go. Like, he kept breathing hard as hell while he freestyling. He just wasn't saying shit. Until that last segment was good. He kind of went off. But before that, he wasn't saying nothing. I'm sitting there, my face balled up.
Good enough for a 1st down. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling.
I know this game's winding down.
Somebody tell me retire, please.
Yeah, yo. I said that shit yesterday to Murder. I think he just need to go chill, yo. Like, he should stop getting so angry that people aren't accepting him, I guess, now. He's a superstar, so he needs to act like a superstar. Like,
and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
Yep, please tell me what he's talking about.
I got the captions on.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's hard zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop.
Get your head in the sand like an embarrassed ostrich. Let it go. Let it keep going.
Open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
Another toe for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Over the middle, complete. That's Henry. They stop him for only 3 that time, and then bring up 4th down. They hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Here's Brad Nordman now, as he's on to punt for L.A. Now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense
let it go, man.
A good pickup there.
As he get to the end, it is pretty good.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard. You probably ran them when you were 5 years old. Right by that little curl there against zone. But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone. How a linebacker or a defensive back will widen to give you space. Find that area and let your quarterback hit you.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Trubisky now off the bootleg. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Offside defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
The penalty does everything but get them a first down. It's close here on 2nd and inches. They'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough. And these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. He's back to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. A Chicago first down to former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 22. Now it's Trubisky. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Give him 2 yards on that play, and that'll make this.
Man, I'm tired of that fucking flow, too. Like, I know he's rapping acapella, but that flow is fucking irritating.
He was looking for Jordan Howard that time, and it's 3rd down. This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up.
And I'm not saying he didn't have some bars, man. It just, I didn't know what the fuck he was. It was just so random.
Relax a little bit to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
Throwing now is Trubisky. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
So on comes the kicker, Cody Parkey, in a big spot. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather.
This
now they're
shit's
back
trash.
and set as we resume play.
I got the captions on and everything. I'm just looking like, what?
See, I'm telling you, I was listening, like, cause I was listening to Joe Budden podcast. I didn't know about it. I knew he had a movie coming out. Well, I guess he's doing something with a movie. I don't know if he's producing a movie or something. It's about rap battling. And so I guess he did this freestyle to promote it, I guess. And so when they mentioned it on Joe Budden podcast, I'm like, yo, let me go watch that shit. And I watched, I'm like, yo, my face, it was just some cringe-worthy lines in there. I'm like when he did that part about not even a nah or boo. I was like,
I gotta just pause on a random part right now. I got the captions on. It said, it's a spillage of sewage, leak, waist-deep feces, assumable school's fecal matter. What?
What is he talking about? What is he talking about? I was just telling Murder yesterday. I'm like, and I like Eminem. Obviously, I'm a Eminem fan, man. I've always been an Eminem fan, but I just like over the last year or so, and I get it. I'm completely with him. He don't like these new rappers, these new age rappers. I'm with him. Why does he care whether people like him or not? Like you've already been solidified as one of the best to ever do it. So why do you care? Why do you care what
If I was him, man, I'll just retire and start doing like some sad shit, like some shoe brand, or start doing cameos and fucking shows or some shit.
I would just come out with an album like maybe once every 3 years or something like that, maybe, if I just felt like rapping. I'd probably do a feature on certain artists. You know what I'm saying, if they ask. But as far as me caring about what people think,
Okay, so in the past,
I wouldn't give a fuck. Like, that's the Eminem I missed. The one that just, he didn't give a fuck. And now this nigga, like, cares that people don't like his rapping. I mean, I still appreciate his rapping, but that freestyle was trash. That shit was garbage.
There's some funny stuff in here. Like, I was just laughing a couple of times, but...
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10.
And when I say it's trash, I don't mean that he don't have there's some bars in it, but it's just all over the place. it's like you didn't get to. I don't know if you got to the last segment. The last segment where he kind of killed that part.
Let me fast forward about.
I think that last segment started somewhere around 9 or something like that. I want to say.
Wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own.
Yo, these captions are trash too. I'm talking about the YouTube captions. Let me turn these off.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. I don't want to overhype it, but this is a big early season game, especially an overtime win. That can give you a big boost going forward in the season.
It certainly can, and I don't think you're overhyping it because cliches go out the window when you start to play overtime. And you're right, the winner of this game now, that's an extra boost moving forward. And it actually is an extra hurt for the team that loses because normally you shake it off. But in this situation, it lingers a little bit longer.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. Decision time now on 4th and about 1.5 yards.
I can still hear my high school coach John Ford right now. I want my #1 play.
Yeah.
My #1
Yeah.
my #1 blocker. Get me the first
That
down.
shit, like that little bar kind of got. I was like, damn.
Pin them down
Yes.
and play field position.
And returning to the field here, Hunter Henry. And the numbers show it. Low involvement early. But since he's been involved, it's been a good thing for this offense.
Indeed it has. And when you're able to finally get him going, get him fully integrated into the offense, things feel a whole lot better for your team. It expands everything.
Yeah, like that segment right there was cool. But like I said, it was fucking 11 minutes. So it's like you got one segment that was like 1.5 minutes that was cool. He was rapping for another 9.5 minutes that was trash. It was like, I don't even say trash, it was just like, it makes sense.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Allen has it.
I don't know, man. Like,
And they do
they said,
get him, but he takes
it went back
it
to
the
Kamikaze
25.
when he had apologized on Kamikaze for calling Tyler Creator a faggot. And I was like, oh, like, that Eminem I know wouldn't apologize.
He called him like,
You have to be
I
smarter than that.
don't even know why he apologized in the first place. Tyler called himself a faggot.
He is, but I wouldn't care if he was or wasn't. Why is Eminem apologizing for a lyric?
Here's Gordon. And he'll get this one
Eminem got started off people calling people faggots.
3, 2nd down.
Yeah.
And I know you
Eminem got big off calling people faggots. That was like his claim to fame, calling people faggots.
Not necessarily settling.
Like,
He's
why
trying
is he
to
apologizing?
appeal to
End the
these
game right here. One of the defensive guys
the new age for some reason.
breaking,
Yeah,
trying to
that's
knock
what I'm
their
saying.
ball free.
Because he had some gay bars in that freestyle where he was like making it like he was basically saying like, don't try to turn the gay community against me or some shit he spit. And I'm just sitting there like,
What can Rivers do in the OT?
I don't know, man. Like, something with that dude is just go sit down, man. Just go sit down, bro. Like, you already proved who you are in the rap game. Like, just go chill, man. You solidified. Just don't ruin your fucking career doing shit like this, man. Don't do it. Because now it makes me look back and say, like when we had this discussion like earlier this year or last year, we was talking about like greats, and I was talking about Jay-Z being above Eminem. I mean, Eminem being above Jay-Z and shit, like, lyrically. Now I'm starting to look at that shit like, is he? Like, you look at Jay-Z's album, his last album, you look at that, y'all still didn't listen to it, but we don't know what I'm talking about, that verse on that Beat Mill album. Like, that nigga sound like he getting better. And that's crazy, because he was already one of the best. So it sounds like he getting better as he get older, and it just sound like Jay-Z is not trying to prove anything to nobody as far as rapping. He just rap. Eminem, like that freestyle sound like he was trying to prove he could rap or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Why do that freestyle right there?
They suffer defeat for the first time as they drop to 2-1. And they'll get a home.
And if you're gonna do a freestyle, why not?
Lions. And for Charles Davis,
Man, I get it. A freestyle is, it's freestyle. You can say what you want to say, but why not have something to talk about? Like, why are you just randomly rapping about whatever? And I'm just sitting there like, you jump from one topic to the other, and I'm talking about from bar to bar. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he talking about? I was confused after listening to that shit, yo. I was confused. Like, the only thing I want to hear from Eminem, man, Kamikaze was, and I still, to this day, I still feel like Revival was a good album. I actually liked Revival. Kamikaze was dope, but I was talking to Murder about this shit, man. The only thing I want to hear Eminem do at this point, and then he can disappear for all I care. I want to hear him get on some hip hop beats, get a hip hop producer. I don't want no more Eminem beats. I want a producer to do his album, and I want him to get the features that I wanted to hear him. I want to hear him with Method Man. I want to hear him with Redman. I want to hear him with Andre 3000. I want to hear another Jay-Z and Eminem song. There's some other rappers I'm thinking of that I want to hear him with, like rappers. I would like to hear a song with him. Just, it don't even have to be about shit. It don't have to be a song. Just let them rap. Eminem and Black Thought. I think that'd be dope as fuck. You talk about two niggas that could just spit. Like, I don't want to hear this. You got a pop artist. Like, I mean, those songs been cool and shit, but I'm just like tired of that. It's been like his last 4 albums have been like that. The pop artist has seen a hook and spit 3 verses, and yeah, it's been cool, but it's like, all right, nigga, do something else. Like, venture out, do something different, man. Stop trying to appeal to these fucking faggots. Like, you think they're faggots. You think they're really faggots. I think they're faggots. Don't apologize and don't try to appeal to them fuckers. I don't give a fuck what they think. Cause you look bad trying to appeal. I think I used a bad choice of words. Like, I never want to hear an artist. I said this shit when he did that shit. I never want to hear an artist break down their own lyrics. I don't want to hear that shit. That's the whole point. It's art, my nigga. Like, the way I perceive it and the way you meant it might have been 2 different things, but I don't care. It's art. Don't break it down, man. I never thought I'd see the day Eminem would apologize for calling somebody a faggot. Moby, you can get stopped. Imagine if he, like, think about, we've been sitting there spitting that line just randomly every once in a while. Imagine if he would apologize for calling Moby a faggot back in the day. I wouldn't even be spitting that shit, yo. I wouldn't even be spitting that line. Moby, you can get stomped by Obi. 36-year-old bald-headed fag blow. I wouldn't even be spitting. Like, if he would apologize for that shit, I'd be like, damn, I can't say that little line. He apologized, so he didn't mean it. Just random, man. That little bar about your lead singles being my bonus track. So I was like, God damn, shit.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Oh.
Came out of nowhere. Hold on.
We took a
I'm
loss.
back on Overwatch, man.
Yeah, this game just ended. I'm about to save it.
Let me grab some Chip Ahoy's. These stone cookies real quick. Hold on.
Damn. Been there for 170 yards. I never. The meat thing sting when the meat thing. I hate that fucking. I'm tired of that shit. He's done like 3 freestyles with that flow, man. That shit fucking irritate me, man.
He's stupid.
With the beat stink beat with the pink, with the over these things, and with the meat, and like, nigga, shut up! Shut up!
Hey,
you wanna hear that shit? Wait. What was that? What was that one? This one right here where they was making fun of him when he did that Trump freestyle. Hold on, this one.
Of course I'm on torrent. Driving a Porsche over the floorboards, over the floorboards, wearing the floorboards, getting the Porsche and the Porsche at the same time the air supporting. I'm panning to do all this while you're panicking. You're looking and staring at mannequins. I'm going to mannequins trying to get up a mannequins.
That's what that nigga sound like at times. Like, nigga, I think that's what made that shit so funny. Like, nigga, why you doing that flow? That shit sound weird, man. I'm in a mannequin, staring at mannequins. Oh, man.
Hey, D-Man, did you watch that video I shared?
I ain't getting no tag. We get a 5 sack. Lord have mercy. I'm in the Porsche. Nigga kept stuttering. I'm in the standing mannequin.
What?
Man, let me save this shit. We just lost our first game. God damn it, man. You're a wizard, motherfucker. Wait a minute, what's going on? Yo, last two. Yo, what happened?
Ain't ready to come in yet.
Now that the baby is in the correct position, just open up the app, tap the burp baby button.
Drink now, feed up a gal, start beef with a pal. Probably be wild to a wrinkle and see now. The rap god was a freestyle off the top of the dome piece while I was sleeping on the couch.
Spanking the shit out of that baby. Look the way that baby shaking. Yo. He beating the shit out of that baby, boy. Look at that nigga head moving. Nigga threw up and shit.
That baby coughing up his lungs, boy.
What the fuck was that?
Yo, what's wrong with y'all, yeah?
Yo, yeah, see this video. What the fuck?
Hey, man, come on now. You want some baby get folded?
Nah, it's a baby dog,
a baby
man.
dog. They was showing like a burping mechanic or some shit for babies.
Oh, no, man. Okay.
Yeah, man. Fuck. Nah, I wouldn't laugh at no baby getting fucked up.
I know Murder would.
Yeah, Murder would. Murder laughing right now. He picturing it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
No, man, not me, man.
Yeah. What? No, man. What you talking about? Let me talk to you for a second. Hey, man.
I'm talking to you, sir.
Cinco, what?
Yeah, Slim. Don't worry yourself.
Sprinkled and fecal to gal. Mardi Gras beads in a towel. I don't know much Spanish.
bilingual, but I'll show you a Mexican standoff between just these two amigos. Neither really wants to say what we're thinking out loud, but I sure as fuck think I know how to read body English, no doubt. We're trying to kill each other, but lyrics fuck is humility. What is a real MC voice? Came up with this shit.
Man, why he always got Royce? Why he always got Royce sitting in the corner laughing and shit at his verses? That shit is weird, man. That nigga always in there.
He probably think it's trash.
That nigga don't even be saying nothing. All of a sudden, one bar comes, he like, and then he get quiet again. Eminem go back to rapping. Like, what the fuck y'all doing? What is going on, man?
It wasn't a mystery why this middle finger was stuck in this upward position. What in the fuck is the list to me?
Oh man, hold on. I ain't seen this in a minute.
Calm before the storm right here. Wait, how was I gonna start this off? I forgot. Oh yeah. That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Yo,
Somebody
hey,
share that one. I can never find that one, yo.
Cut that off. Cut it off.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Come on, man.
What's wrong with that nigga,
Who
man?
the fuck starts off something like that, man? A freestyle like that.
This got 220.
That's an
We got
awfully hot
222,000 dislikes.
Double a Donald Trump? Probably not.
I forgot.
Hold on, one more time.
I forgot. That's cringe worthy on his own.
Hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald Trump? Probably not, but that's all I got till I come up with a solid.
No, let me believe that.
Trash. And that whole freestyle wasn't trash, but that part was fucking cringeworthy, man. Hey, I'm an Eminem fan, but I call a spade a spade. That shit was cringeworthy. Like, that's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I pour it on Donald's head? Probably not. Like, nigga, what? I was spitting shit better than that when I was in fucking preschool, my nigga. I was writing shit down. Fuck. That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Oh fuck.
Yeah, the way you say it too, yo. Coffee pot.
And then that other part, he was like, and he's orange. Like, what?
I'm saying her cringe like a motherfucker right now.
You should not be. You should. I should not be hearing your lyrics and be sitting there like, yo, what the fuck are you talking about? You're Eminem. I shouldn't be doing. I'm not saying every bar got to be just cold as hell, but I shouldn't have moments where I'm sitting there like, yo, that shit was fucking trash.
That's an awfully hot coffee pot. Should I drop it on Donald's head? Probably not. It's like a robot, boy.
Yo, what are you doing, man?
Oh no, what you doing? What you doing, baby? Oh no.
Damn.
Damn, he out for the year. DJ Law.
I wonder how niggas were reacting when he said that shit. That was in the background. Like, what? What?
I probably would have said that shit out loud, boy.
And then the way they shot that shit was weird. Like he kept pausing. He kept pausing, and then they would shoot the guy's face, and they would just stand around, had these weird ass sunglasses on, standing around just looking at each other. I was like, yo, what the
It wasn't even sunny either, yo.
fuck is going on in this video, man? I just don't get why he keeps putting Roy